Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ben Speaks TV. Today, I am going to be doing another live reaction to a video here. And this one is a really good one. I think you guys will enjoy this one. All right. So, this is from the Audit Observer YouTube channel. And this video is called When Cops Think They Are Above the Law Epic ID Refusals. All right.
My car's over there. I just set the phone on the ground. I just want to leave. Knees. My car is right there.
Hands on top of your head.
Put them on your head.
Don't move.
Why am I being assaulted here? Am I being arrested?
Yep.
Hey, guard all you want, but back it up.
Hey, bud, when I break the law, that's when you can tell me what to do.
Back it up.
When I break the law, that's when you can tell me what to do. You're a law enforcement officer, right?
Right.
You're not a feelings enforcement officer, correct?
What would you do if you are surrounded by a bunch of officers, rifles pointed right at you? One wrong move and boom, your game is over. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel where we talk about police interactions to make sure you know your rights and understand the legal rules for filming in public. We're highlighting very important cases today. You'll find links to each creator's channel in the video description. Make sure to subscribe to them and please subscribe to mine as well. That way you'll get notified as soon as I upload a new video. It's a simple thing to do and it means a lot to us. So let's watch our first video.
Welcome to On the Move.
Hey, bud, stop right there. Stop right there. Put the rifle on the ground. Put the rifle on the ground.
I'd rather not touch it, officer.
Put the rifle on the ground.
I don't want to touch the.
Wow. Right off the bat, this is already an very tense situation where someone here got a gun, supposedly, and the police here are already, confronting him with a, because of the gun. So, I mean, if you ever find yourself in this kind of situation, just try to follow their directions and try not to get shot. That's the most important thing right now. Try not to get shot.
Weapon. They're pointing guns at me right now, and all right. I'm putting my rifle on the ground. Please do not shoot me. Oh, okay, I have two weapons pointed at me right now. Am I being detained right now, officer? All right. Just so you know, officer, you're being video recorded right now.
We got eyes on your weapon. You're fine.
You're being video recorded right now. I just want to let you know.
That's fine. Do me a favor. Stop right there.
Okay.
Just lift your shirt up.
I think that is very smart on his part for him to tell them, hey, you are being, just a heads up, just so you know, you are being recorded. So that way they don't get triggered happy because when they know they are being recorded, chances are they are probably not going to spaz out and start shooting. They may just shoot him, just because some people are trigger happy, but they are less likely to shoot him now just because he's informing them, hey, I am filming you all, and this is probably online, and people are, and there's probably like thousands of people watching right now. So if you shoot me, people are probably gonna maybe a riot or something. We've seen this before. We've seen this play out before. So hey, pull out your phone and start recording if you think that this situation might go left.
Can I put my arms down? Okay. I'd rather not, sir. I don't want to.
Okay. Let me see your ID.
Am I being detained right now, officer?
Huh? Let me see your ID.
No, thank you.
What's that?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay.
This guy is genuinely shocked. No, thank you. What do you mean, no, thank you? Every time I ask, people always give up their rights. Every time I ask, people say, hey, forget about my Fourth Amendment right. You can just search me. You could just take my ID and identify me even though I haven't done anything wrong yet.
Why are you saying that, right?
I know it's my Fourth Amendment right. I don't have to show you my identification.
Okay. Why are you walking down the road with a rifle?
Am I not allowed?
Why? I'm asking you a question. Why are you walking around with a rifle?
Why are you walking around with a weapon? Why is she walking
We're
around?
not gonna play jokes, all right? We're working right now. So
Okay.
why?
This is a really tricky situation here in the United States because um, we supposedly have the Second Amendment right to carry weapons and be able to bear arms. But when you do have the weapons, the police will shoot you and talk about he got a gun, he had a gun, that's why I had to shoot him. So this is a very tricky situation. How do you have Second Amendment right to carry weapons when you're gonna get shot anyways for exercising said rights to carry them weapons?
Walking around with a rifle.
I'm allowed. It's my constitutionally protected right.
That's your firearm?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Registered to you?
I'm not going to answer any more questions.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Go ahead and Just check that real quick.
Just so you know, I don't consent to any searches or seizures of my firearm.
All right. That's good. That's good. We're not taking it anywhere. But just make sure it's not stolen. Make sure the weapon's clear. So why are you walking around with the rifle?
I'm not going to answer any more questions. What's your badge number, officer?
I don't have a badge number. If you can find one on there, let me know.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Rollins.
Officer Rollins. Can you spell that for me, please, sir?
Yeah, I will.
What's your name, ma'am? Officer Young? What's your name, ma'am? Officer Hernandez, is that correct?
Wow, this is really insane situation right now because none of them, not even one of them, want to identify themselves. Even though I am pretty sure that their department, policies probably says that they have to identify themselves to the citizens when the citizens ask, but none of them want to identify themselves. And this one right here, she looks like the most dangerous one here with the shotgun here at the ready position, ready to pull up and aim at you. And she's over here with that smug smile on her face, like, hey, you do anything wrong, you are getting put down like a dog, right? And she's over here, I'm glad you can read. Hernandez, do better, do better. And this right here, it's exactly what breaks the trust between the citizens and the police. We have to be able to think, or at least have the perception that the police is on the side of the citizens. But oftentimes, you see, behaviors like this is what makes citizens not trust the police much.
That was rude.
Yeah. All right, stay here. I'll be right. You watch him for a second. Stay right there.
Am I being detained right now?
At the moment, yeah.
What crime have I committed?
No crimes have been committed at this point that we know of.
Are you?
No crimes have been committed that we know of. So this is definitely a step in the right direction because if they think that a crime have been committed, they will not be targeting him right now. They will probably have him on the ground. But she is not helping the situation. I mean, I can sort of understand why she is, all tense and stuff because he got a gun and they don't know who this guy is. I mean, we do have mass shootings in the United States lately, unfortunately, but you know people do have the right to bear arms. If you don't like it, change the law, and they don't want to change the law. They advocate for citizens to have weapons all the time. So when the said citizens do exercise those rights to have those weapons, they want to be all tense and stuff. Why can't people, petition the government to change it if the people tasked to protect the citizens are all jumpy all the time whenever they see a weapons? They want to be all jumpy all the time whenever they see weapons, but the lawmakers don't want to change the law at the same time. What sense does that make?
Stolen, I don't know.
Are you aware that I have to be committing a crime where you have to have reasonable suspicion that I committed a crime? It'd be great if you would just let me go. I didn't realize that I was in Nazi Germany.
So any reason why you're walking around with an AR?
I'm not answering any more of you guys' questions.
So far, so far, Officer Young is the calmest one so far. Hey, sir, is there a weapon while you're carrying your weapon? And that's probably a good idea that he didn't answer her. You know, like the less you say in this situation, the better. The less you say, the higher the probability that you're probably gonna walk out alive in this situation.
Yeah, I know your budget for me, please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna call you Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, as long as you understand that based on your behavior and your actions, you have caused alarm and disorder in the community. Okay? We have checked. You have refused to identify yourself. That is fine. However, based on your future behavior from this point on, you may receive different contact. Okay? Meaning that you may be detained and identified because you are causing additional alarm and disorder.
Sir,
You understand what I'm saying, sir?
I understand you just said you're going to violate.
If a cop ever asks you, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" Never answer that question. You don't understand ish, okay? You don't understand anything. Hey, do you understand? Zip. Keep it quiet. Nothing. I don't understand nothing. I would not respond. Okay? Don't even respond to that question. If they ask you, "Hey, blah 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 blah. This is why I stopped you. This is what I'm doing. This is why this is getting prolonged. Hey, do you understand? This is why you're getting arrested. Do you understand?" No, I do not understand anything, and I will not respond to any of that goofy questions. No, I don't understand anything, and you shouldn't answer any question.
Fourth Amendment right.
So you know, okay?
So here's
Have a nice day. You may pick up your firearm,
which you've strewn my bullet all over
your
the
hat,
ground.
and you may leave, sir.
I really appreciate your service to this community, officer.
You're very welcome, sir.
And I appreciate you guys defending the oath you took to uphold the Constitution.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
yourself a great day.
You wonderful people. Wow. So, the city of Vancouver, not very gun friendly. Who'd have thought? Well, I'm just happy I did not get shot today.
You think? That's an understatement. I'm just happy that I didn't get shot today. Hey, more power to you, man. But I think he handled himself well so far. Just the fact that he didn't get shot and they supposedly walked away, right? And he is still standing. This is good. This is good. But these situations are very tricky, and the only way to change it is to change the gun laws or change the way that citizens with weapons are treated.
Look at the bright side, eh? Alright, that feels like all my bullets are there. Okay. Nothing sounds safe. Insert my magazine. Okay, so we have police over there. Oh, by the way, he did not give me his spelling of his name.
The spelling of his name should be the list of this guy's words right now. He should be trying to get out of this situation. I know you are trying to do your job and do your audits, but in these situations, you gotta pick your battle. You gotta pick your battles and say, "Hey, I'm gonna live to do this another day." Okay, don't try to put yourself in situations where you might possibly lose your life.
What's that car number? Car number 1292.
And approaching the police car right now is probably one of the worst things he could do right now because, again, these people are humans and humans are unpredictable animals, right? They can be like, "Hey, this guy is approaching me and we just had contact with him a second ago and he got a gun." Hey, he is all jumpy now. And that one with the shotgun, she is definitely jumpy, and we know that. And she will shoot, and she looks very unhinged. She will probably be the first one to shoot in this situation where he is approaching their vehicle. So he should literally be trying to get out of this situation right now.
They don't want you here.
All right. Can't read that car number. Way too fast.
Sir, you were asked to walk the other way while exiting. Do not walk towards me with a firearm in your possession. Walk the other way, please. Thank you.
Wow. This is incredible. Officer! Officer! I need to get to my car is over there.
Sir, you were asked to leave that private property. You need to leave that private property or you're trespassing.
Oh,
How is he supposed to leave the property when you guys got him blocked on both sides and his car is literally the side that he's trying to walk to, and your vehicle is right here blocking him and he can't leave? How is he supposed to leave the property when you guys are blocking him in? And this is the kind of situation right here that will escalate this really quickly.
sir, I'm trying to get to my car. It's over there. I want to leave.
Sir, keep your hands where I can see them at this point, please. I'm going to ask you to set the phone down so that you don't damage your own phone. Set it on the ground. Do not
My
reach
car's
near
over there. I
your
just
firearm. Set the phone on the ground.
I just want to leave.
Knees.
My car is right there.
Hands on top of your head.
Put them on your head.
Don't move.
Why am I being assaulted here? Am I being arrested?
Yep.
I want to leave.
In this situation, you've got a guy legally carrying his rifle in public, and he knows his rights. The police show up quickly and tell him to put the rifle down, which makes sense. They don't want any risk. But this brings up some big questions about his rights under the Constitution, especially the Fourth Amendment, protecting against being searched or detained for no reason, and the Second Amendment, his right to carry a gun. The guy stays calm and keeps asking, "Am I being detained?" He also refuses to show his ID, saying he knows he doesn't have to unless they have a good reason to suspect him of a crime. And he's right, unless the cops have a solid reason to think he's breaking the law, they can't legally demand his ID. But the officers don't seem to like this and hint that they might detain him just because he's walking with a rifle. This is where things get tricky. The guy's not breaking any laws, but the police are worried about public safety. Then the police say he's causing alarm for people nearby. Now, it's true that some people might feel nervous seeing someone with a rifle in public, but if he's allowed to carry it, that's not his fault. The police start hinting that just because he's alarming people, they might need to detain him. But just having a gun isn't a crime on its own if he's within his rights. It all gets worse when the police tell him to leave, but as he's trying to get to his car, they still won't let him go. They end up detaining him, which could be pushing the limits of the Fourth Amendment, since he wasn't doing anything illegal.
Yeah, this is really tricky situations right here because we have the issue of the Fourth Amendment and the issue of the Second Amendment here, because he has the right to carry the weapons in public or at home, and he doesn't want to get searched, which would be a violation of his Fourth Amendment right when they clearly said that he didn't commit any crime. So he doesn't have to get searched if he haven't committed any crimes. And he got a weapon which we would assume that is, his and legally being possessed at the time of this stop. So why? I mean, this situation right here seems like he's being harassed, honestly. But you have to pick your battles. Like I said, you have to pick your battles. This is one of those times. This is one of those times when you have to de-escalate, even though they are not trying to de-escalate, obviously, because they are blocking his path and he's trying to leave, and they are approaching him once again. So what do you do in this situation? Always be the calm person, because calm heads will prevail in this situation, and try not to escalate, because if you escalate, they or a trigger habit. Know that. And don't give them a reason to put your lights out.
The cops want to keep things safe, but there's a line between safety and stepping on his rights. This all shows how important it is to know your rights. Both sides have a point. The guy's allowed to carry his gun, and the police have a job to keep the peace. If they both keep things calm and respectful, these situations don't have to turn into bigger problems. It's about balance. He should.
Her right here. I'm gonna call her crazy eyes. She got them crazy eyes like, I'm watching you. You better not do nothing crazy, because if you do nothing crazy, if you do something crazy, I'm crazier and I'm gonna shoot you. So hey, these situations right here are some of the situations that you don't want to be in. And if you get crazy eyes like this, just hope that you can get out of this without her, going all the way crazy. Because she looks loco. She looks like she just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and she doesn't want Cocoa Puffs. She wants you underground, 6 feet under. So don't give her any reason to get that, okay? Because she will say he had a gun, and that's literally all police have to say. He had a gun, and that's why they had to shoot him. These people are some of the most protected class in America, and this is some of the reasons right here why qualified immunity needs to be abolished. Now you can agree with that, or you can disagree with that, but the fact is, less people will be getting shot for no reason by police if qualified immunity wasn't in effect.
Able to use his rights, and the officers need to follow the law without going too far. And folks, if you want to keep your home safe,
Okay. Let me just go back to crazy eyes here. But yeah, yeah, that is the end of this video, or the end of this reaction. Thank you all for tuning in. This was a very good one. I can say that. And the best part about this, he didn't get shot at the end. He didn't get shot. He got to walk away with his life, and crazy eyes didn't get him. He could go home and be like, "Hey, thank you. That crazy eyes didn't get me today." And let's hope that crazy eyes doesn't get him in the future. But yeah, I really liked. Um, yeah, I think this was a good one to for the reaction. And I will keep bringing videos like this to you in the future. I need you to like and subscribe, and you know that will motivate me to keep making videos like this for you. And this is Ben Speaks TV. I am Ben, and keep speaking your truth. And I will see you next time. Take care.